Zimbabwe is committed to reducing climate change vulnerability as well as creating an enabling environment for adaptation, Vice President Dr. Constantino Chiwenga has said. He said this in Harare yesterday after officially opening the second Climate Change and Development Conference, where he launched 4 key sector strategies, guidelines, frameworks and plans that will guide national efforts in combating the effects of climate change.
And of course, in another story there, but that one is quite interesting, was that because you realize what happened last week in South Africa.
With the weather change, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is climate change in its reality. And I was in Bindura the day before yesterday. It was so hot. I think the temperatures were hitting almost 38 degrees, right? And then I came back to Harare in the evening, for a function. And after that function, because I went there in that mode of Bindura, it was hot, so I wore a light jacket. And then when I got out of the hotel from the function, it was freezing.
It was freezing.
So, the climate change is real, and these policies will definitely help us to climate-proof our lives as well. So in another story, where in business as well, the BAZ Central Bank meet over policy interventions. That's the headline there, where the Zimbabwe Bankers Association held a high-level meeting with the Reserve Bank Governor, Dr. John Mushayavan, to discuss critical policy measures arising from the bank's Monetary Policy Committee meeting, which was held on the 27th of September. Now, this was to stabilize the economy in the wake of recent build-up in inflationary pressures, and the central bank has started implementing policy interventions that they agreed by the Monetary Policy Committee, including raising interest as well as increasing statutory reserve requirements, adjusting the official exchange rate. So these are very good and positive activities that are happening around the central bank, and of course we hope that they will strengthen the ZIG. And remember, I was asking you earlier on, are you happy with your salary? And you said what you know is that you are working.
Yeah, and it will
Is the
work
salary
with
working for you?
And like what I did say, it will work.
It will work out.
So I think with the keyword being work, how we move around
across
it,
the board is work. But I'm happy also
yeah.
that yesterday the Minister of Finance took time to promise and solidify the fact that as civil servants, it shall be well.
I also noted that you almost said inflammatory, which is
Do you know?
but it is something that adds to it when you think about what we're going through right now. You kind of feel inflamed, when you think about your groceries
Palpitation.
and my palpitations. So you're not so far off. Let's take a look at
But it'll work out.
It will. Work is the keyword, like
It
you
shall
just
be well.
said.
Konapo, Ipapo, BAZ Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.